Mythic Raven on ESO Daily on the PS4, and today we're going to be doing the Spindleclutch Vet Run. Now, we're not actually going to be pugging entirely today. It is still pretty early, but today I have two of my guildmates with me. As always, we have the... I don't even know what to call you today. We have Carl, as usual.
What's up?
And of course we have Hawaiian Vice, who's going to be healing for us today.
Not mine.
What's up?
Okay, so we're going to go ahead, we're going to go to the Active Finder, we're going to go to Dungeon Finder Specifics, and we're going to go down to Spindleclutch. Now, hopefully, it's not going to take us that long. You know, this queue system is... how many times do I have to hit a button? Up, I have to switch my role. My bad. That's my fault. There we go. Must have been healing something at one time. So, hopefully it doesn't take that long. This should be pretty cake. Hey, at least we know this healer isn't wearing a monster set. I mean, it could be worse. I mean, you should have seen it, Hawaiian. The healer had a monster set on. I mean, I wasn't trying to call the person out, you know, at all. I was just, you know, stating, you know, this is something you don't want to do, and they dropped. And not only did they drop Hawaiian, they text Carl because they were offended.
They were offended?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I sort of felt bad. But in a way, I was like, you know, I wasn't kind of directing it specifically at this healer. So I was like, yeah, I told Carl, I was like, well, don't wear a monster set.
Any kind of improvement shouldn't be used as a, you know, circumstance.
You know, I think it's constructive criticism. It's not like it's bad.
There you go.
Yeah,
just a decent way of saying, hey, get your stuff fixed.
Get their stuff together. I appreciate that censor. Oh, why is the queue taking so long? This is not right.
This is ESO, baby. Hurry up and wait.
Yeah, gotta love ESO, man. Sometimes, I mean, the thing about it is, it really shouldn't take this long. I mean, it's probably one of the easier vets. I mean, it still can kill you. I mean, don't get me twisted. I'm not saying, you know, it's cake. Do not make this harder, vet. I take it back. It's a challenge. You know?
What do you think about that, Tony? You just up here on your throne?
Yeah.
Not saying a word?
He's just
I have
short.
a problem with that.
He has to hop on a pillar because he's so short. Hey, man, do not swing a sword around this dude. He actually got me killed doing that one time. Oh, but anybody who hasn't got the new mount, you kind of missed out. Hawaiian's rocking the new limited time mount. I think it's over with, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It's only 5 days.
Good question.
I mean, it's such an awesome mount. It is awesome. Look at that.
I love it.
Yeah.
See, I'm just gonna rub that in.
Yeah. It looks bad. I like when it runs and it has that blue streak to it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know.
Sit down here and let's see how tall you are.
Yeah, you know. You can't knock me out. No, seriously, dude, do not swing around him. We're like swinging back and forth, and a guard walks up right behind me. I didn't know it, and I hit it.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, I'm being chased all throughout town.
I'm taller than you.
Helmet off.
I'm taller than you than about, I'd say about 2 inches.
Well, the horns
I got
don't
you
count.
good. Fine, I'll take them off.
Like that long, blonde, luscious hair.
Yeah, he's Fabio.
Oops, wrong
I
piece of armor.
think that's the wrong piece.
My abs are better than yours, at least. And I got a
This just turned to
beard.
PG-13, folks.
Do not kiss me.
What's with the long hair, guys? I mean, seriously.
I've always wanted long, blonde hair. You know, kind of like the knight in shiny armor. I'll rescue you.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I'm the healer. Why not?
Blowing. When the wind's blowing.
See, that's what you guys should be rocking.
There ain't no wind blowing right now, sir. It is raining.
Look, the Chrome Dome.
Keep up.
Bald is beautiful, people. Bald is beautiful.
Yes, it is. I'm actually bald in real life.
That's why you wanted the long hair.
Long, luscious lock.
I wasn't bald before I met y'all, though.
Oh, really? It's our fault, people. We've drawn him to
Yeah, it's Carl's fault for dragging us in that trial one time.
Oh, you know, I mean...
Blaming your actions on our okay?
I'm blaming you.
I'm also going to ship you a new mic, Carl, because every time you're in my groups, we get, like, a reverb going on. So I'm going, like, completely helmetless. Luckily, we're in a cave and I'm not exposed to sunlight.
You are bald.
Oh, that would be me. I'm a little bored. Did I ever tell you guys I hate spiders?
Yes, several times, but I just don't like the way they sit in my corner of my room and collect rent.
Oh no, Hawaiian, what happened?
I'm running my mouth.
Okay, for everybody watching, when you're going through my rotation, you guys are going to notice I always open up, typically I open, not always, but I typically open up with the builder, and then I'll switch. We're going to do the shrink, and of course we're going to weave it out. Ah!
Got one hit.
I did. I got ran over and pulled aggro. You should be. You got your taunt on, Carl.
Yeah, I got it all.
Okay. Sometimes you don't like to run the taunt.
Stab a bunch of people. Aggro. Throw all my taunts at the time.
For all the tanks out there, don't forget the taunts.
You wanna kill these things?
Yeah, sure.
Dropping.
Okay. Now, anytime we have a lot of ads, we definitely want to go with the bats. That's going to help us out considerably. Clean up everything. Okay, we're going to go with finishers. I'll probably have to RTS somebody on this one because I forgot to check my bags before I entered. So, why does everybody like to run with pets? I never run with a pet.
I love my pet.
Do you?
I do.
I don't know, man. I have a problem, you know, getting into the pet thing.
Why, you don't like having somebody beside you at all times?
I just, you know, I mean, it looks okay, but, you know, I mean, if...
That's a serious problem, Misty.
If I have something
You're
beside
alone.
me, I expect it to attack. Like a guard dog. Like, get him. Get him.
You know, they have dogs on sale right now for, what? 500 crowns?
So I've got to ask, okay, we've got to, like, have this conversation. What do you guys think if they were to ever implement a class base, you know, a class, you know, a beast class besides sorcerer? Now, personally, I think it'd be well received.
Who did this? Where's
So you're talking about opening up a whole new class?
Like a ranger.
A ranger. Okay.
Yeah, like you would actually
basically
have.
Nightblade, right?
Well, no, because basically this would have the ability to control pets.
Right.
I mean, what do you guys think?
Well, I thought that was what sorcerer was for, to have pets.
Well, it is. I'm not saying it's not. But I think, you know, it doesn't have that traditional you know, class-based creature control to it, you know?
Yeah.
Or monk. I mean, what about a monk, guys?
Dude, that would be awesome. I'm not gonna lie, that would be awesome.
Like with a pole arm for another weapon type?
Yeah,
that would be pretty bad, right?
Nunchucks.
Yeah! No, I mean, well, like martial arts or something. That would be cool.
Yes, I agree. I feel like we would be taking something away from, what is that game called? EverQuest Online Adventures?
Yeah, well, that used to be the console platform, Online Adventures.
Yes,
But,
for PlayStation 2 and...
yeah, it was for the PlayStation 2. You are correct. You played that, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
You know, I thought the concept was good. Unfortunately, the lag in the was just too much. It was not feasible.
Yes, it was. I agree. It died quickly. Let's hope ESO can keep it up.
You know, like I said, I think ESO does a good job. I really do. I think Elder Scrolls does a good job with the content. Graphically, it's a very good game. I mean, sometimes there's server issues, but I mean, in a perfect world, it would run perfectly smooth all the time. But, I mean, come on, this isn't a perfect world, and we all have issues, and the devs can't control everything, you know?
Alright.
But, for the most part, they do a good job.
Yes. I agree.
Okay, come back in this corner, guys. He'll funnel him over here. Okay, for anybody who has a problem with this fight, don't ever try to stand out in the middle of the area until the last phase, because these ads can sometimes just overwhelm you, and it can kind of be a little bit too much for the healer, and I'm speaking from experience. So if you
Mystic.
Yeah, what's up?
Don't forget to mention why it's so important for a healer to wear a shield and a sword.
I go over that in my other video. You know, I do. On my first Nightblade, I tell people why I wear a shield on the back bar. Because you actually get more magic cut.
Thank you. So quit kicking healers that have sword and shield.
Yeah. They don't, you know, the console has a little, has it worse than the PC. Like, my friends play PC, and they've tried to talk me into coming to PC, and I do have a PC that could handle the game. I just choose to play console platform. Why, I don't know. But, probably because I like the people I play with. But, no, seriously, it's, in this platform, they like, when I first came here, Hawaiian, they literally thought that Templars were the only healers. And
Oh God, no.
Yeah, and Console's been doing other healing classes, you know, since the beginning.
Right.
And once again, I always want to, like, I appreciate what the devs put into it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, snap.
You got run over.
Yeah, I got a lot of aggro here. Yeah, I got charged. Actually, I was charged.
Oh, okay.
I didn't see a red line.
Always remember, healers do not ever res in combat. Let your DPS pick you up.
Thank you. Preach on, brother. Preach on. But you know what? You know, the devs almost tempt you Templars with it, because you guys get a buff for resing.
I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I'm at 49,000 Magica, Max Magica.
Yeah, see.
And that's based off my, it does my damage crits a lot better too.
Now, here's the question. What about your regen? What, I mean, you got to be running about, what, 1,200 regen at least?
2,000.
2,000, nice.
Yes.
See, I mean, once again, you're max, you're capped, so, you know, you're allocated. Okay, he's circle. Oh, look at he didn't know. That could get us killed.
Now I have no Magicka because he's sucking it away from me, of course, but I have backups.
Okay, I'm getting this dude up. Hopefully I don't get the circle while I'm rezzing him.
That would be terrible.
It would be. I would be really sad. Why is it always the healers that get sucked dried of Magicka?
I don't know.
I got the circle.
Good question.
Okay. Now once again, guys, make sure you're staying in the middle. Don't try to DPS. If you hit this edge, you're pretty much dead. It'll explode and you just instantly die. That's kind of a bad thing. You know what I have noticed in this though? While you're in the circle, you're not getting drained of Magicka. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that. I thought you got drained in Magicka and...
No, not while you're in the circle. I could be mistaken, but let me see. No! Nope, I'm actually regenning as we speak. Oh no!
Nice.
Yeah, nope. He's actually taking it. I take that back.
Okay.
I take my previous statement back.
Yeah, that's always happened to me.
Yeah, healing this is probably one of the worst things you can do. A lot of weaving, though. Why? I get it again!
Probably because you're doing the most damage.
I have no idea. And look, it's still here.
I'm gonna jump in it.
Ooh.
Why?
He said why? I love it.
Dude, you should have seen it. Like, there was this big red, like, prism look.
Archer. There's shards if anybody needs them.
Okay, guys, this is kind of important too. I see a lot of people do this where they get caught up with the melee and don't push to the back. Please, guys, always push to the back. The melee will follow you, I promise.
Yeah, aggro all the...
I don't know what it is wrong with your mic, Tony, but it sounds like you're muffled by the carpet.
Yeah, he's definitely muffled by the carpet.
Are you laying face down again?
Yeah.
He's not even paying attention to taking. He's just laying on the bed face down, talking.
Nice aggro, dude.
Burning.
Heck yeah.
Oh man.
I love entropy.
I actually use degeneration.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I actually like
Nice.
degeneration a little better. That's preference. I was just going over builders today too, because I don't think a lot of players understand when you say the phrase, you know, builder, what it really is. You know?
Yeah.
Now once again, guys, when you see off balance, you definitely want to go ahead and use that Lotus fan. That's when it really kicks in. I accidentally hit bats. You know, a lot of times, a lot of people are going to ask me, because I have Mulakina, but most of the time I'm not DPSing. Once again, most of the time I do heal, and as a healer, we don't wear monster sets. But even when I'm DPSing, you know, if I want to wear my Mulakina, I could, and I think it does really, you know, it's good. The set is good. I'm not saying it isn't. But once again, you kind of sacrifice certain numbers to obtain that effect, you know? Now here's my question, Carl. Out of all the monster sets you have you ever been tempted to wear a monster set as a tank?
Yeah, I've been tempted, but will not do it.
You won't?
No, I've been tempted, but I'm not going to.
Well, I mean, you know, from a tanking's perspective, I mean, is it just because of, you know, certain setup that you're going with that you find, you know, whatever, or...
Well, yeah, I want to set up goals.
I got one hit.
Help for a mod.
Your mic is so bad today, Carl.
Then I don't want to change my set if my monster mask is going to benefit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So...
Well, and
that's
I
why
think...
I don't really, you know.
Well, that's a nice aspect as a tank, though. I mean, at least you have your options, you know?
Yep.
I think it benefits tanks a lot better because a lot of them are, you know, health bonus. You know, max health and whatever.
Yeah, you'll get the extra health bonus for sure. I wanted to wear one, but I'm not going to because that so.
Why must you whisper, Carl?
Well, that was a 29 crit.
Hey, speaking of which, I've been wanting to ask you the setup you gave me and everything.
Uh-huh.
Man, why am I critting for 58,000? I mean, I'm not complaining or anything, but...
You're like, I'm not complaining, but why am I doing so much? Well, okay, the first thing you have to understand is you're running Inner Light. That's also going to give you a damage increase. And then you have your builder. And then the way your stats are laid out, you're actually going to go ahead and, you know, deal a lot more damage because you're under hard cap. Well, there's not. Okay, the hard cap's changed, but you're at an ideal crit for your build. So
okay.
When you crit with your magicka, your spell power, you're actually getting a nice bonus on the crit. Because remember, your crit is a percentage of your DPS, your spell power, all of that calculated. So let's say you end up having like 2,000 spell power, and you only have 30k max magicka, right? But you have 70% crit. You would actually be dealing less damage than a person running over 3,000 spell power and 40k magicka with only 50% crit. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
So sometimes on those burst builds, like when they stack crit, it deals a heavy amount of damage, but a lot of times people don't take in consideration diminishing return. Now, whether or not, you know, I don't know the effect of the diminishing return, but as far as I'm aware, this game does have a diminishing return. Now, for anybody watching, if anybody can verify the percentage of diminishing return, please post it below. I would love to have that information. For anybody who doesn't know what diminishing return is, I suggest you look it up, especially read the forums. Anybody who watches these videos, I would tell you guys, if you're questionable about anything, please read the forums. The players on the forums and the devs are really good. They give a lot of beneficial information, and you know, it's always the best If you ever have any doubts, always go there.
Watch out for the red Kool-Aid on the ground.
I forgot to switch out for my cripple. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I did that. That was such a new thing.
Ooh.
Now usually guys, if I'm on like an end boss fight, I will switch out Lotus Fan for cripple. So just a heads up for anybody ever wondering if we do anything different. Make sure you guys hit that refreshing path. That'll go ahead and give you your shadow barrier. Give you some physical and spell resistance. Much needed. Fights like this. Dropping. Now once again, if you guys are paying attention, what I like to do is still layer a lot of my effects. Now, and also do my single target when it's within range. Kool-Aid. Oh yeah.
Hear me, right?
I can barely hear you, Carl.
Okay. Hear me now?
It's like the more you talk, the quieter you get.
Finishing.
Alright.
Dropping. There, we almost had a 32k. I can't get a crit off this time.
Dropping.
Oh no! Oh, red. It's done.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay, so for anybody who has any questions or comments, always post below. If you liked the video, please feel free to subscribe. I do want to thank you all for watching, and once again and always, have a nice day.